Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Baldur's Gate 3. So in today's episode we are going to do Shadowheart's quest. So I found where it was purely by accident. I was just wandering around, kind of searching places where I hadn't been before. And I was like, I was actually not going to search up here, but I was like, well, this is like one little part of the map I haven't uncovered. Let's go check up here. And it turns out it was the right place to go. We're looking for the House of Grief. And I just stumbled across it. This is me going, I wonder if this is the right place, because I found Cazador's places in the middle there. And walking up here, I think we find the House of Grief. Indeed we do. Once again, this is all post-recorded, unfortunately, because I lost the commentary track.
Welcome back. We've been awaiting you, Shadowheart. So, the rumors are true then? The Dark Lady has blessed you. Most curious.
I need to see the Mother Superior.
All in due time.
Let us pass.
Said, in due time. First you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. Follow me.
Her snarky attitude is going to come back to bite her.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Go ahead. I even knew the line before it came up.
Do you know why you are here?
I have a mission to fulfill. I must...
You had a mission, yes. But did you succeed? Or did you stray? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of Shar... It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Viconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. It is just like a Devere to avoid facing danger in the flesh. They always were a family of cowards.
I do like that I got that extra line from extra line from Minthara there. It was quite good. It makes sense, because she would know the other houses of Menzoberranzan, right? They're like the noble houses, as it were. Because she's from, like, Benray or something, which is like a rival house. I don't know about rival, it's another noble house. I just assume that all the drow houses are all separate and rivals.
This is it. Where I was raised. Trained. Held. It's strange to be back.
I actually do check both of those rooms out, but I do it later, after I've actually finished this in this place. The infiltration room and the interrogation room.
The Mother Superior raised all of this from nothing, in secret. It took years. Soon it'll be mine. And with Lady Shar's blessing, it will become even greater.
Keep going. The Mother Superior's expecting you.
This little section was really cool. I like the idea of this.
In black satin and embraced by Lady I thought you might try to flee rather than face us. Perhaps you are braver than I thought, or more arrogant than even I can fathom. No matter. You are here now to face the Dark Lady's judgment before a gathering of your peers. Give the artifact, and perhaps we will be merciful.
No. I already faced Lady Shar. I passed her trials. I wielded her spear, and now I am her mortal voice. I have been embraced by her in ways you could only dream of.
Nonsense! Ravings! You've strayed, girl. You've failed Lady Shar's mission and allowed ambition to rot your mind.
Tell her. Tell them all. Tell them how the Night Singer has blessed me.
I think I go with the persuasion option here. It's true, she survived the gauntlet of Shar. She sacrificed Luna's own daughter. She is your rightful leader. I'm very good at persuasion.
I shall stand with Shadowheart.
So be it. A traitor's end awaits you all. These are the desperate lies of trapped vermin, nothing more. You are deluded, girl.
I'm not here to convince you, Mother. You are already disgraced in Lady Shar's eyes. I merely wish to give the others a chance to repent before they are dragged down with you.
A coup attempt? Shadowheart will need all the help she can get if she's to win over the remaining diehards from Viconia's ranks.
Talk about the power. That's the correct option, I think.
I sank a spear into the heart of the Moon Witch's daughter. Lady Shar rewarded me. She turned the pain that once held me back into the power that now drives me on. And she told me to cleanse her church of those who failed her.
The traitor's ranks swell, like a corpse left under the sun. I will take joy in making each and every one of you suffer. Enough talk, girl. The sooner we finish this, the sooner your blood can be sluiced off Lady Shar's sacred grotto.
And give her a chance to sway more followers. The more followers that she has, the more followers I have by proxy.
Enough speeches. The odds are already in my favor. Do you think the Dark Lady would want you to die for a lost cause? Or show some cunning and live another day?
No matter. I built this place from nothing. I can always start anew once you've been dealt with. You were right about one thing. Lady Shar's church does need to be cleansed. By my hand.
And with that, we're going to go into combat. So, I really like this encounter because of... essentially, like, look at all the people. They've, like, swayed half of the church. And I'm assuming that this is actually going to come back in later because we're actually going to have control of the church, quote-unquote. But, as I said, I'll let this combat play out and I'll be back later with more commentary.
Don't linger. fight. Let's go. Another step forward.
I am Lady Shar. Your greatest fear.
Anything
girl.
but wolves!
I was there when it was born. The wolves that hunt you.
Maledicted!
Onward.
A grievous wound.
Lady Shar's will shall be done. Sure as
Nocturne!
The Night Singer shall prevail!
Back on your feet. Vis medicat!
Lady Shar's will shall be done! Her foes shall perish!
The Dark Lady's fools must die!
stay idle. Please stay with me.
Fighting is futile. The darkness awaits you.
I will enjoy this. This is not how I die.
Tenebras. Nocturne.
Got to press on.
To the death.
My final task lies ahead. In the Chamber of Loss.
Something's on my mind.
Alright, we're back.
So you think you have won? Time will tell. Far easier to claim something than hold on to it. They will turn on you in time when you hear the whispers. and see the blades drawn. Remember my face.
I won't remember you at all. Nobody will. Kill her or turn her loose. It doesn't matter. She's finished either way.
Always seems smarter for me to kill someone rather than let them go away, so I do. Also, Starry and Mithara both approve.
I draw near, my lady.
I don't think you do.
Only we who seek your embrace remain unsung.
Shar didn't seem to like her very much. She did have some pretty cool robes, a very cool shield actually, and a cool weapon. I don't actually use them until much later because they're not actually upgrades for Shadowheart. But I also found it really annoying that all these people were technically stealing, so I didn't loot them. There is a few places in the game where things are counted as stealing, where I think technically they probably shouldn't be, they're just coded wrong, but...
The title of Mother Superior has slipped from her grasp.
I also wish when the god was talking to you, it was louder than the other people talking in the background. Although it makes sense, it's kind of like... It's kind of like talking in the background, you know? Whispering.
Is this my final task for Lady Shar?
This was definitely interesting. I figured out who these people were pretty quickly. We have Tresh Lear, a Githyanki, double guarded all times, deceased. Arnold Hallowleaf, Emmeline Hallowleaf, and then 2 deceased people. Pretty much as soon as I saw these people's faces in the cutscene, it was immediately obvious to me who they were. I think they're pretty clearly Shadowheart's parents. There's an elf and a human, and they look very much like her.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
Oh man.
That was me. I did that. How?
This was my gift to you. Power is not created. It merely changes from one form to another. Their pain becomes your might. Their suffering furthers your glory.
I don't understand. Who are these people?
Arnell Hallowleaf and his wife, Emily, once. They were among the most fanatical of my sister, Selûne's followers. But for years they have been here, resisting my embrace, just as I wished them to. Their wrong-headed resolve allowed me to shape you. But I need not tell you. I can show you. It is time to remember. Time to remember everything.
You find yourself thrust into Shadowheart's mind, but it's different than before. There's more than you or she can comprehend. A flood of restored memories, finished thoughts, revealed secrets.
She doesn't just take memories, she alters memories, which is a very interesting revelation here. Your memories, they're restored.
Yes. I remember it all. I remember them. My parents. What have you done to them?
We, child. We did this to them together. My power and your will.
Jennifer? Jen? Is that you? Why you look so tall?
It's not her, Em. It's just another trick. Another way to hurt us.
It's me. I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer is no more. She never left those dark
This is
woods.
quite evil.
It was Shadowheart who emerged. This woman gave birth to you. But I made you. I am your mother.
Remain silent.
A sacrifice is not a sacrifice if it has no meaning.
Mm-hmm.
This is the final step. Snuff out the last embers of your old life, so that you can finally be who you were meant to be. Kill them. For me. Then I will take the memories away from you again. Loss will heal you, and you will be my right hand at last.
It's really interesting, this, by the way. Kill them, Shadowheart. They'll be forgotten again soon enough. I am so evil.
Parents. I don't know if I can.
You can. You must. Do you remember your training, child? I know you do. All the times you stood in this room, wondering why this pair seemed so familiar. All the times you honed your skills on them, they remember everything. The pain, the pleading, their torturer wearing their daughter's face. End their nightmare. Give them peace.
It's a very interesting dichotomy here for Shar. Finish this, and their suffering.
Whatever happens, we love you all the same.
We never stopped. Thank you, Moon Maiden. You let me see my Jennifer, my baby girl, one last time.
Don't call me that. My name is Shadowheart.
You are just lost, Jennifer. Seluna will show you the way home. In time.
Oof.
My name is Shadowheart!
It is done. And done well. They are with me now, in my endless dark. And from them, you can draw endless power.
I still remember.
No longer. Forget. Forget and rise.
It's done. This place is mine now. Shar's forces are mine when I need them, and her power, it's right at my fingertips. I can't believe it.
Those two corpses, do you know who they are?
Sacrifices. My final test, whoever they are. A rather meager offering to the Dark Lady. But it's not my place to question her. It's time we left. We're not finished with the Absolute just yet. Only now, Shar's forces are mine to command, when the battle comes.
And by proxy, mine. I feel so bad about this, by the way.
The The final sacrifice has been made. I am Lady Shar's right hand now. It has all been worth it. Every step, every trial, every drop of blood.
What does this mean for us, the bond we share?
That was always a fragile, elusive thing. Ever since I slew Nightsong, I didn't want to surrender it then. Perhaps now, as first among Lady Shar's children, I can give myself leave to do as I like. But all that must wait for now. The Night Singer's Church cannot thrive if the Absolute isn't stopped. When the time comes for the final battle, Lady Shar's faithful will be ready. Until then, we should continue to do what we must.
Indeed. It's very weird with Shar, right? Because she's in some ways being very...
What's next?
kind in taking the memories away. She doesn't want her to suffer, but at the same time, it's also beneficial to her, right? I found a hole in a wall. This is in the armory. Leads to a secret alcove. But Shar is a very complex character. Definitely evil, but kind in some ways.
Why does this place seem so familiar?
Don't mind if I do.
Hastily written note. She's going to make it look in the mirror again. She's going to take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers. I like animals. My name is... The writing breaks off for the jagged scroll, as if interrupted.
So that mirror from before was used to steal memories.
And a stained book. They heap precious pelf upon the altars as if it were nothing. The door wants gold, trinkets, baubles of mammon.
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister. It almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood. A childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there. Surrounded by books and night orchids.
Do you want to go spend more time there?
Don't tempt me. Might find it hard to leave. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive.
It's interesting.
The strangest feeling that I wasn't always alone there. Don't ask me why, but I almost sensed the conversations, the laughter. Perhaps I had an imaginary friend. Wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you.
It is funny. So, have your memories been restored?
Those that are worth remembering, yes. Lady Shar is ever wise. She knows what I do and do not have to know in order to be her most loyal, most effective servant.
That she does.
My training knowledge, my experiences, my will and faith. Everything I need to be leader of the cloister. Anything that's missing, well, I can't miss what I can't remember. I have all I need.
It is, interesting, right? I like the fact that you can still bring that up even now, which is kind of crazy. What about us? Do you still remember all we've been through?
Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
That's very interesting that she even thinks that she could surrender any of it. Like, the fact that she's assuming she has a say in the matter. I don't think she does, to be perfectly honest. But it's interesting, the point I was making before is that Shar is evil, but not unkind. It's a very odd dichotomy.
My whole life has been leading up to this. At last, I've become who I've always meant to be.
And now, we meet Nocturne.
I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you wish, my lady. They said the hunt for the artifact was a suicide mission. I feared I wouldn't see you again. Some even thought it was the Mother Superior's plan alone, and not what Lady Shar wanted. Some even thought it was the Mother Superior's plan alone, and not
weird
Lady
repeating
Shar's
dialogue
intent.
there.
It seems the Whispers were right on that last part. At some point, she confused her ambitions for the Night Singer's will. But no matter. You rule us now. What comes next?
You can command this place now, Shadowheart. What happens now?
To know more. There must be all sorts of things you can tell me. Little things from my past, lost to Lady Shar's embrace.
If you wish it of me, of course, my lady. I work as the quartermaster. Come see me whenever you wish.
We then found her journal. The early entries in this journal have been erased or heavily redacted before settling into a normal rhythm. I am Nocturne, I think as her. I see her when I look in the mirror. I can't remember the last time someone called me by the wrong name. Shadowheart has been swift and gentle to correct slips of the tongue, and even swifter in changing those who'd used my forsworn name in malice. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. They took Shadowheart's memories again, more than they took before, but I know what to do now. I know she'll be frightened and she won't remember much, not even me. I can take her to her hideaway and remind her of herself. It's getting better at it each time. I love seeing the look in her eyes when she finally remembers me. Why must the Mother Superior do this to her? Why must she grind her into her heel until she has no other? They are grooming her for a mission, and will soon take away her memories again. I need to see her again while she still remembers me. I need to tell her to stay safe, and then I'll see her again. It's been days, and no word. Shadowheart and the others could be alive or dead. Even the Mother Superior doesn't seem to know. I'm sick with worry. I don't even bear to write anymore.
Swift as my
It's interesting. I get the impression that Nocturne actually loves Shadowheart.
40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Indeed. Documented. Years have passed, and still she refuses to easily mold into what Lady Shar wished her to be. She questions my teaching, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture the world like some guileless animal. So often her behavior makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shar believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I have built something great in her honor. In Waterdeep, all gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I am left with honing a child of the Moon Bitch's followers in Lady Shar's right hand. I will not give up. I will remake her, or I'll break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant, one way or another. Interesting. Lamenting not being chosen herself. And then a book on goblins, which is less important.
Shadowheart. I mean, my lady. I'm sorry, that takes some getting used to.
There's so much I can't remember. Can you share anything with me? Even when we were young? Or from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
Did he have a name?
Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it.
Both good names for a mouse.
She caught you with him.
Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
Don't suppose there are any pleasant memories you could share?
Well... You know that little scar on your elbow?
Yeah, I'd been wondering about that.
I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night. And from then on, they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
What about the scar?
A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Baldur. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you.
Makes sense. Anything
Just
else?
Small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
I think I found the place you mean, behind a storage area.
You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it.
What you said before, you're the one responsible for my hair.
The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased.
It is a long-ass braid.
Please, don't call me friend. You know what it's like here, backstabbing, vying for favor. It could be dangerous for me if others think I'm your favorite. Anytime.
It lingers on her face a bit too long at the end of her conversation, because it takes a bit to load and she has a really creepy smile. We're now breaking into the other rooms so we can get more information.
Looking ahead.
Actually turned out to be quite useful in both of these cases.
What's inside?
All these disguises. We were taught that Lady Shar's warriors had to be able to hide in plain sight wherever we went. I think this was my favorite part. Losing myself in here. Being someone else, even just for a while.
It's interesting. We also find a note about Gortash, which is useful. A detailed report from a Sharran agent, Dark Adept Bilvoy Reed, about the activities of Gortash, an armed smuggler the Sharrans had designated as a person of interest. The report concludes with the lines below. Gortash, whom we believe to be a follower of the tyranny godling Bane, has recently been consorting with the leader adherent of the murder godling Baldur. The pair were observed entering the Devil's Fee, where they conferred with over an hour with the establishment's proprietor, the known diabolist Helsik. This must be considered significant, as Helsik is reputed to be able to open gate portals to the Hells if extravagant fees are met. We now have a way into the Hell. Finally we have a way to find our way into Raphael's place. It took me so long to get there, but we finally got there. I'm sure I would have found it just by wandering around anyway, but it's cool to find an actual lead that leads me there.
I learned how to inflict pain here, for Lady Shar. I can't remember the faces, but I think I can still hear the screams. Disquietening place. But you must inflict pain in order to end pain. Lady Shar's embrace can soothe all mortal torments.
Alright, so, with that, we're done with this episode. The save I just did was I'm evil. Sounds about right. But if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. When we come back, it's going to be back to being live commentary, because this was the end of the recording session where I didn't have access to my commentary. But I really, really loved this questline. I played it, I felt bad as a human playing it, but character fit very well because my character is an evil piece of shit. But I love the way that they portrayed Shar, because she is evil. She does things for her own benefit and kind of to hell with her followers. But I really liked the portrayal of, I am being kind by giving you loss. I need you to kill your parents because you need to be so devoted to me. Like, I am your god. I come before all else, right? Kill your parents to serve me. But once you've done it, once you've shown your devotion, I'll take the pain away. I will take the memories. So you won't remember your parents, therefore the pain of killing them won't exist. It's a weird kind of kindness, in a way. It also doubles in benefit for Shar herself, because if you don't remember that you were forced to kill your own parents, you're less likely to rebel later. Because people do change their minds occasionally, and if you manipulate their memories such that they don't remember reasons why they would want to change their mind, they're less likely to. But I feel like it's also a genuine kind of kindness. I don't think is quite the correct word. It's intended kindness, right? Like, I think she genuinely believes, if I take away your pain, I'm doing you a service. Like, the pain is still there too. Like with Shadowheart, there's a couple of things where she's having like these vague memories about her past, like when we were in the room with all the orchids. She had this kind of vague memory of it, and there was almost it's really good on the mocap too, but there's a huge sadness in her eyes behind that. Like, her words are not conveying it, but her face is conveying it hugely. And I thought it was really well done with the mocap in this. There was a bunch of things in this where I had some genuine reactions at the time. Like, when I realized it was her parents, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna have to kill her own parents, isn't she? And I kind of like clicked to that as soon as it zoomed in on their faces, and I'm like, that's an elf and a human. Shadowheart is a half-elf. Also, good, like, description of the parents too, because the mother was much, much older than the father, which makes sense because obviously elves live 700-800 years, whereas humans live, if they're lucky, 100. Also interesting here, we got in a quick dialogue that Shadow is about 45-ish years old, which makes sense that her mother's still alive, because her mother's like probably what, 60-ish, and then her father could be any number of years. It's impossible to tell with an elf just by looking at them. But it's it was a good episode. I really, really liked all the stuff that went on here. But as I said, I think I already did my spiel, but I'll do it again. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, where we'll have live commentary again, so you won't have to have me take double the amount of time to make an episode, because I have to actually watch the whole thing through and do commentary with it. But in any case, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.